I don't know his actual name. Who's the guy who plays Mac
Certain angles.
from Always Sunny? What's his name?
Rob
What's his last name?
McElhaney.
How does he know that?
I literally watched their podcast.
Speaking of podcasts, welcome to the For What podcast.
For the third time.
For the third time. The first time was in a drive-thru, second time was on the porch, and both of them were bad decisions from the get-go. We realized after we started both of them, getting bit by mosquitoes, and then shit overheating because California is one of the hottest places right now.
Yeah. Look at that.
Tyler's showing his owie.
I have a nipple on my arm now.
That's weird how it, like, swole
Immediately
so
swole.
fast.
You got
I'm so swole.
That was like perfect fucking timing, man.
So, anyways, before the take one ended, we were talking about where we heard the Queen died.
I heard it at my job from like a person who usually lies to everybody. So I was like, no, she didn't. And like, if I mean, that was the first time I heard it, and I was just like, you're not telling the truth.
I heard it from Rami. So, a 14-year-old told me through text.
I don't
That's
remember.
2022.
You don't remember when you first heard the Queen died?
No,
Did you see it on social media?
probably.
Yeah, because when I told you, you were like, oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Okay.
The cat just gave us a death stare. Right
You
now.
might
It's just
see a
she
cat, but
She's
you
the
might-
household crackhead.
Well, there was some guy at PWEX though that was like really invested in the Queen dying and was really excited
He
about
was
it,
like, fucking,
offering to buy people shots
He was even
to celebrate.
I
so,
even heard him talking about like, he's all Charles is gonna go any day now.
so that's what stood out to me.
have you seen the pictures of his hands?
No.
They're so swollen. Like, it,
Looks like a baseball glove.
It looks like he's wearing a baseball mitt.
yeah.
Caught a 90-mile softball right to the hand. Jesus.
Softball?
Yeah.
Wouldn't
They're
that
not
hurt-
soft.
I know, but wouldn't that hurt less still?
I don't think so.
I knew somebody who fractured their face because he didn't catch a softball.
And then you're gonna come at me like that about a softball?
I feel like a baseball would hurt more. Aren't baseballs like heavier?
I don't know.
No, softballs are.
Are they really?
Which
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Well, they're shaped, I guess, like they're fatter.
bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're thick.
With two C's? Two C's and a double TH?
Yeah.
Thick.
Just call them thick balls. Maybe that wouldn't work. I don't know.
Just
I
doing
don't think
it
you can get
again.
away with that. Yeah, just ignore her.
If we keep staring off screen, the cat is trying to like dig into the back of the container of the water.
We have a what would you call that? A self-flowing? Self-dispensing?
So yeah, self-dispensing like water for the animal.
But it's not that fancy. It just drops water.
I think everybody like has one. I feel like.
We have one of those, and the cat is really intrigued as to how it works. She doesn't know how.
Give
so
me your phone. I'm gonna record it.
she just
No, she knows how it works. I think she's just like
she just goes around it and smacks it and
she's
tries
still
to
trying to see where it's all coming from.
yeah. And she
She's like, how
sticks her
the
arm
hell
up
does
in
it get here?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
As
she's
soon
trying
as-
to push the water out of the back.
now she's gonna scratch at it like it's her litter box.
You know, she's trying to bury it.
Okay. I'm gonna stop this before
Yeah.
it gets any worse.
You're intruding on her privacy.
I'm not gonna lie though. I think it might be because when was the last time you guys cleaned it?
Just a couple days ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Then yeah, she's just on one then.
I don't know if I
'Cause,
want to
like,
show
usually-
that.
Usually they try to like bury it whenever, like, there's something that
We
smells.
did, she's giving it the reach around and everything, right?
She's trying to figure out where the water's coming from. She's like, dude, what the?
What is this?
She's like, so.
Okay,
she's all
that's
She's really
That's
tripping
getting-
hard.
okay. Half this podcast is
We're
gonna
not
be us
even
talking
paying
about the
attention to
cat.
yeah.
Over the weekend, on our way like back from a gig, we were talking about like what was it, the top 5 or top 3 like celebrities like dead or alive that we'd want to meet.
Christina said that yesterday. It wasn't 2 days ago.
I said on the way back home from our gig.
You said 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah, so who do you want to
Sorry.
meet?
You go first.
We never said. I haven't really thought about it. I have to really think about that one.
Good answer. Okay. Now you-
Okay, top. I was thinking about this one at work on Friday. Top 3 musicians you guys would want to write music with. Like just you and them, or like I guess like a band, obviously.
Ryan
but
Tedder
them
would be fun.
in like the studio. Who?
Ryan Tedder, is that how you say his name?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh wait, am I saying it wrong? The one that from One Republic.
yeah, that's his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know their names.
Yeah, he's a hella good writer.
Hmm.
Well, song producer.
One of mine would be John Bellion. Because like I've seen a couple like videos on how he like works in the studio, and it just seems like a blast. Like he seems like a blast to be around whenever you're creating music.
What about you?
Dave Matthews, obviously.
Here's the thing though, are you doing like mushrooms with Dave Matthews?
Tyler,
you do-
That's a
Tyler
whole-
wouldn't
that's a
say
whole
that.
other-
Or are you guys going like sober?
That's a whole other question in its entirety.
Would you do drugs with Dave Matthews?
He can't say no to Dave.
Yes, I mean, would you refuse if Dave was like, "Hey, I got a bag of mushrooms and an empty notepad. Let's go." You'd still refuse?
I don't. Well, I mean, we're there for music. I don't know.
All right.
You have a second?
I have a minute.
Top. Oh, okay. That was a good one. That was a good one. We said top 3. So you said Dave Matthews. I picked John Bellion.
Like-
Christina picked Ryan. What was his name?
Tedder.
What?
Tedder.
Tedder?
Tedder.
T-E-D-D-E-R?
Tether.
Tedder.
Tether?
Tedder.
Is it real leather?
It's T-E-D-D-R. D-D.
Dee?
D-D, let me
I was gonna say D from Dexter's Laboratory. Who would be your second?
I don't know. I have to think about this.
Phineas Bro.
Only one.
Only one, and they're one
No,
band.
Nope. One person.
No, they make
One person.
one person.
They're a unity. Which, you know.
They both bring stuff to the table. You only want to look at one side of the table?
Sometimes. Might be
Okay.
2 different tables. Merged into one.
What are you on? Are you on shrooms?
No. God no. I would want to write a song with
What?
David Ryan Harris.
No, that'd be cool.
That one's like I don't know, he was like my first favorite like songwriter that I heard.
By the way, I don't think this was even the original question, to be honest.
What?
The original question was, who would you want to meet?
Yeah, I know that, and then I also said I was thinking of another version of it because we all couldn't think of 5.
Yeah, I need time. I need time for that one.
So I changed it up to like top 3 like musicians because I figured like a majority of the people we're gonna pick is gonna be like musicians.
Boring. How about someone that's not?
Not a musician.
Yeah.
That I don't know, to be honest. Maybe.
Do you guys ever like think about how they really are? You know, like celebrities, like how they really act and stuff.
I've seen, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like everybody seems like, or everybody thinks that, what's his name? It's like somebody that usually like looks like they're super chill. I think it was like George Lopez or something. Like somebody said George Lopez was cool. Like he looks like cool on camera or whatever, but in person he's a complete ass. Like I
Or-
heard he's just a dick.
Or that one guy from Community. Like the old man. What's his name?
What?
From Community.
I've never seen that
The
show.
old man. Oh, Chevy Chase.
Yeah. They say he's a jerk.
I've never seen that show.
Christmas Vacation. National Lampoon. He's like in a bunch of older films.
If I saw him, I'd probably recognize who he was. Because I've seen Christmas Vacation, but...
God, she's so distracting.
What is she doing?
She's
She's playing with the red tape.
Okay.
That's my red tape.
That's your red tape?
Yeah.
How much was that red tape?
I don't remember, but I use it for these. So like, tape stuff on the back drops and stuff.
You gotta like post the video of those toys because it's legit.
If I ever get my wire tonight,
It's not coming.
and I can, yeah, I paid for 1 day shipping. They better
Did you pay for
reimburse
it
me.
today?
Yeah. This morning when I got to work.
I don't know. It's Sunday. Maybe they're just backed up. I've had like stuff. I've paid for like same day shipping as well, and then like the next day they're like, "Oh, sorry, your package was delayed. Here it is." It's always come like a day later.
Did they give you the money back for the shipping though?
Yeah, it was like what was it like $5 for like
It was only 2.
I don't have. You have Amazon Prime?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have Amazon Prime.
Yeah. See, you're a loser.
That sucks.
It does suck. They were like, you know what? He's not a Prime user.
You pay. What kind of idiot pays for 1 day shipping when you don't have Amazon Prime?
It was something that I needed. I don't know. I didn't have.
you couldn't
What
even
I
answer
ordered,
that
I
yourself?
needed. I don't remember what the hell I ordered. It was a long time ago, but I needed it that day, and then it literally didn't come till the next day. It was a day behind, even though it was like supposedly like a town over from us.
So now I can't even ask questions as to what it is because you probably don't even know what it was.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
So it really wasn't that important, is what
Obviously
you're saying.
not.
See how you turn like a small thing into a long, drawn out conversation? You guys still caught on the cat?
She has a mouse, like not a real mouse.
her mouth?
It's a yeah.
Yeah.
She's just like holding it, like walking around
She
all
carried- yeah.
creepy.
This is why we need to do this not at home.
You know what Sophia told me the other day? That they murder black cats around Halloween time. Is this true?
I don't know.
I would-
You're the witch.
I would.
I am not a
um,
witch.
I wouldn't know if that's a real thing. I've never heard that.
I've never heard it either, but I was like, how does Sophia know?
Some cult shit.
She's
Check TikTok.
12.
It's probably
It's
like
probably
some,
some, like,
weird
fake video.
story on TikTok.
No, they probably used to back then.
It's a superstition.
Yeah.
Like way back in the day.
I'm sure there's still weird people that do that kind of stuff.
Some
There's
cult
people that
shit.
eat like dogs and cats.
There's also like a super famous guy
So-
that's like I don't know why he's so popular. He just eats raw meat all day.
Oh yeah, the liver dude.
Yeah,
How
And
is he
then-
still alive?
I don't know.
He probably got really sick, and then his body just got used to it. I don't have no idea, honestly.
He probably went like a
Right.
month at least of just being like super super sick, and then his immune system just took over, and he could just do it fine now.
That's insane.
He evolved.
There was like a video that he bought ground beef and was just like just to scoop it out of the like blood.
You never
thing.
seen that guy?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I don't
pretty
want.
gross.
I don't want to see that.
I didn't like even finish one video. I saw him like grab it and like took a bite, and after I like saw there was still more. I was like, no, I don't want to see this anymore.
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have like diseases or like.
But
tapeworm.
he talks about how it's just like the healthiest thing.
It's totally not. We're not carnivores.
I know. He is.
Well, here's another topic.
Are we carnivores?
Semi.
No.
Semi-carnivore?
Our digestive systems aren't the same as carnivores.
Do you eat meat?
We eat meat. Yes, we have.
God damn it.
She just pulled a Michael Jackson.
Okay. No, but we have. Our digestive tracts are more similar to primates, monkeys.
Sorry. I thought it was falling.
What are you saying?
that we shouldn't
Interesting.
eat that much meat. We should eat, it should be like 20% of our diet. Not
It's 100% of that man's diet.
yeah, and that's not what our that's not what our
Would
gut
that
does.
would have saved Elvis from his toilet collapse?
What?
I don't know.
Him eating raw meat or?
No,
I was like,
not eating meat.
I'm not saying never eat meat because meat has stuff that our bodies need, but our bodies don't need it 100% of the day. They need it like 20% of the day.
yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Do you?
I don't.
I don't think he does. I think he's
I don't
just saying that.
understand. Like you're saying that you're not supposed to just have nothing but meat. Like
Yeah.
meat has the nutrients that you need, but not.
Like, did you know
24/7.
monkeys eat meat, but not very much and not very often?
They also rip people's noses off.
Wasn't it, where was that? I thought it was close to like. I thought it was in California somewhere.
It's not just one. It's like it happens. It
I know,
happens
but
quite
like
a bit.
like the crazy, like there was one that was like super popular. It was like all over news.
They're like
Whoa.
jealous of our
Go
noses.
right for the nose.
Well, no, it like ripped the girl's like whole face off. I forgot
Well,
who it was.
I mean,
I didn't know. I can't remember like if it was like in California or if it was like somewhere else.
what would you go for
What do you mean?
If
Like
you-
if I could own an exotic animal?
if you were a monkey?
Oh,
What would you go for first on someone's face?
the arms,
The arms?
Yeah.
You go for the straight for the arms.
both arms. I'm ripping both arms off.
That's a
Then
lot.
you're screwed.
That's a lot of strength. I don't know if like a nose is easy to pull off. I would feel like.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta get a grip.
Well, it's just cartilage.
Isn't it just like 20
You got to
pounds?
go through bone and like you just gotta rip the arm.
Well, even if
Then
I'm
you're
not,
talking
like,
about
ripping it.
both, not just one.
Maybe dislocate both.
You're just gonna
You
dislocate
could
bones.
like a monkey can definitely pull enough to dislocate both your arms. Maybe not rip them.
What kind of monkey are you though?
You guys,
If you're
this
like
is
one of
hold
those little
on.
capuchin monkeys, you're not ripping nothing off nobody.
You guys are getting dark. Let's move
I'm
on.
thinking of what monkey I am.
He thinks he's a gorilla. This dude over here thinks he's gonna be a silverback or
No.
something.
No.
No.
I'm like an orangutan.
They're pretty strong.
Have you guys seen the video of the one that's like holding the guy's like shirt with just his finger, and his friend's like holding him, like trying to pull him back, and he's the orangutan's just like calmly just pulling them both towards him. That shit's so scary, dude.
Yeah.
Still, one of my favorite videos is that monkey, that like rages at like the campfire. When they asked him if he
yeah.
if he wants food or something like that, he's like,
He
oh.
just starts like, I know one of my favorite ones is the one that like latches onto the cage and he just gets like hyped up. You know what I'm talking about?
For anyone who wants to look it up, the monkey's name is Sugriva.
That's Sugriva. Is
Sugriva,
he owned by like a
that's the
family
monkey's
or is
name.
he at a zoo?
I think it's like a rescue.
He had like a Hawaiian shirt on and like sunglasses.
Yeah, didn't he have his like feet like propped up or something?
No, he was roasting marshmallows with his
That's
feet,
what
bro.
it was.
He had like a twig in between his toes, and he was like with the marshmallow. And he's all, whose toes are those? And the monkey just gets so freaking hyped. And everyone just gets really quiet because
Yeah, because he gets like crazy and they're like, oh my god.
he's about to rip someone's nose off in like 5 seconds. They're just like, yeah.
I won't lie. The first time I saw the newer Planet of the Apes, I was like, oh my god. Because like supposedly they like kind of molded it after like how strong they are. And like things that they actually do, like if they were to take over, I was little. I was like, that's fucking scary. I did not like.
Yeah,
that
what's his
movie.
name in like a motion capture suit?
Yeah, I know that now. I'm not like you telling me that
Like
they
literally
didn't
was
use real
doing the
monkeys.
movements and stuff.
They didn't have 100 monkeys running across the Golden Gate
No.
Bridge, is what you're
You
telling
think
me?
they would, but they didn't. They had the budget for it. They just didn't do it. Could you imagine? In traffic, what the fuck?
Just everybody's, dude, that would be sheer panic. Can you imagine seeing like 100
I'd like to see
chimpanzees
Christina in that.
just like running by you and like them jumping on helicopters and shit, dude? That's terrifying.
Christina, like, I have to get off this bridge.
I think I'd be pretty calm actually.
You would be calm if there was 100.
Yeah, I'd probably I
plus
would
chimpanzees.
I
As
would
long as she's wearing a face mask, she's fine.
I would 100% be more calm than both y'all.
She was like,
100%.
Hold on, gun mask up. Can't see the nose. They can't take it.
Puts the latex gloves on. This is all I need to stay sterile, and
Can
my
we?
nose is out
We
of
should
sight.
make a superhero comic of a monkey that just rips some people's noses off.
He's the villain. Would it be wait,
That's a serial killer.
that's not a superhero. Yeah, that's like a it's like a mass murderer.
I said a
dude.
comic. I didn't say a superhero.
Well,
Could be a
I
villain
was just
comic.
assuming that it was gonna be like a. He's the villain in the comics.
Yeah.
So it's like a horror comic.
Yeah, yeah. You don't even see him that often. It's just like you see the victims, and you're like, "Damn, he got him again."
Just leaves a trail of noses.
Just everybody looks like Voldemort.
My stomach is growling so.
Little AMSMR. Is that what it is?
AMSMR?
I don't know what it is. I don't ever watch
I
those.
don't even know what it stands for. It's ASMR. I don't know what the hell it stands for, but it's
Let me
like
see
the
your
top,
phone. I want to look it up.
It's like the top category on every streaming.
I don't
platform,
understand
and it's
it.
so
Like
fucking
I know
weird.
that. I don't know. When I'm scrolling through stuff, sometimes I just see like someone with pop rocks in their mouth, just like on
Oh.
the mic. I'm like, what? Okay.
I don't know what-
Autonomic sensory
Jesus.
meridian response.
Now, what is the
Is-
description?
Oh, this
It's a
is
form
the
of
right
therapy.
thing.
I would.
Oh,
think.
is a tingling sensation that some people experience when exposed to particular types of auditory or visual stimuli, such as whispering, tapping, and slow movements.
Makes sense. I've came across one like scrolling on like TikTok, and like it's like somebody with a long ass nail, just one nail.
tapping.
Yeah, and they're like, ding, 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 like on the mic.
It's
It's
crazy.
those Blue Yeti microphones, so it's like not soft like this, so like you barely tap it, and it's like,
I mean, me and Christina fall asleep to like YouTube, like music and
if you guys put
calming
something-
noises or frequencies, but like.
Is it like is it the same kind of music though, like every night?
Yeah.
She actually burned an image into our TV from playing the same video for so
Is
long.
it the girl, the lo-fi like?
It's the
It's
it's
the
Lisa,
Lisa
from The
Simpson.
Oh, I know
Simpsons
what you're talking about,
meditating. So now I see her silhouette, and like there's like where the light orbs are on the
Yeah.
thing, they're burned into my TV.
So I.
The image is burnt in.
Ooh, what just happened?
Screensaver.
Oh.
Screensaver.
So I've learned that like if I'm having trouble sleeping, I can put on an old YouTube video that I can just listen to, like I don't have to watch it, and I'll pass right out.
That's how he used to be with basketball.
Like
Yeah, I
watching-
used to go
watching
see
the
with
game.
basketball
Yeah, you
highlights,
just leave the TV on.
NBA TV.
Yeah, like I used to watch a lot of like their name or like the main guy's name was Vanos, and it was just like a group of friends that always played games together.
Hmm.
And so like if I just go to one of their super old videos that I watched when I was like really like young, I'll just like pop a headphone in and I can go straight to bed. Doesn't matter. Like if I don't have it on and I'm still kind of like awake, I won't go to bed. I can't tell myself to.
Can't tell yourself to.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the questions
Ah,
Oh.
because we're already like 23 minutes into this thing, and
23 mans into this thing.
23. I've gone through 23 men.
I'm taking a bite of my yogurt. I'm taking a drink of my yogurt because it's just.
All right. Ready, set,
Is that good?
questions.
Bomb.
Go. What's the first question?
Who's the questions from?
Okay. First concert you went to, and best concert you've ever been to. That's a
We're giving
twofer.
two
That's what we
answers?
call a twofer in the business.
So like what qualifies as like the first concert?
That's sad. Come on, man.
I think the first actual one I think I went to
Are you
was
gonna count Smash Mouth at the fair or something?
no. I think the first one that I went to was BB King.
At Gallo.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the first like actual like musician or like guitar player that I went and saw like live. And then the best one I think was I don't know. It's between the Dead and Company one that we just went to and Dave Matthews because I'm gonna go with Dave Matthews because they don't play all along the Watchtower all the time and they played that one that night.
Those are both very good concerts.
I
My
would
oh.
sorry. Good.
Okay,
no finish. I thought you were done.
I wish that I still had the old, like the videos from the Dave Matthews Show. I lost all of them. All I have is
I
a
have
bottle
some
opener
on my
that's a
Google Drive.
25-year anniversary, like bottle opener. That's all I have. My old phone broke.
That was pre-COVID.
Yeah, what year was that?
Everything's so weird now when you do stuff like that.
2016,
It
wasn't
was
it?
17, I think.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was right after we got married, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like no shit. I think it was like a month away.
It was in September. We got, a couple months after.
Hmm.
All right, what's the first one that you went to?
Slipknot with my older brother. I was 16.
Was it cool though?
Yeah. I had to
It's
like
hard.
stay in the corner though because like
The
there was
mosh.
so much mosh
about right.
pit. Like that was my first.
That's a bold concert to go to for your first
Yeah.
concert.
It was like, you know, it's not like I could have went anywhere by myself.
It's like, who was your first concert? Oh, I went and saw Guar.
Favorite one has to be the Grateful Dead. That was pretty fun. Even though I was like,
Really?
I think so. I mean, I like
that
the
was a lot
Dave
of fun.
Matthews one. Dave Matthews was cool, but I just wish we were closer. It kind of sucks on the lawn seats.
We were closer.
You were closer on the Dave Matthews
Yeah,
one
then
than we
when the-
were on Dead and Company.
I meant for the Dead and Company.
no.
Oh.
Wow.
I feel like vibe-wise, it was the funnest.
Yeah, that was like a big part for me too. It was like you could tell a couple different songs. Like everybody on the yard seats was just
It was
jumping and dancing,
packed.
just everybody like partying together.
The best part was the people that were just laid smack out on the lawn.
I know, huh? Like you think
They were
about it-
like sleeping and
Yeah, you
stuff.
think about it, you're like, you paid this much money for these tickets just to like come here and like sleep for like an hour and a half.
I feel like it's like a little glimpse of what it used to be in like the 70s and the 60s, you know?
Woodstock.
I kind of like got that vibe too.
Yeah.
Like from like just looking across the yard, like all the characters that are there, plus his Grateful Dead. So,
Yeah. It was fun. I thought it was cool.
The cat is
Can you hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
you can hear the damn bell because it's such a high.
I can hear her doing that too. She's
Alright,
chasing
Tyler.
that mouse.
First one that you've been to, and the best one you've ever been to.
I think the first one I've been to was the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think that was my first one.
Was that at Oracle?
I think I can't remember
It
where
was
it was.
in Oakland, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, it was Oracle.
Oh, I forgot about the Penny and Sparrow one.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have seen. I was supposed to go to.
We got to meet them.
I was supposed to go to what was it? I think it's Penny and Sparrow. I was supposed to go to Penny and Sparrow with you guys, and then I couldn't get the money.
You're
by-
supposed to go
by
to
the
John
time.
Mayer with us.
Yeah, that one too. I was supposed to go to whenever he was doing like all three of the sets: the acoustic, like solo, and then the trio, and then what was it? Full band, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's hard for me to pick a best one, but I'd probably pick Dave Matthews. too.
Best one so far. Yeah.
Penny and Sparrow's really up there too, though. It'd be between those two, for me.
That's cool though.
I would have to see Dead and Company one more time.
And
I
closer.
want to see them again.
Or at least in the middle. We
If
were
I-
off to the side.
If I had to pick another band to go see Riot and How, it would be Dead and Company.
Yeah.
But-
Same.
It was fun.
Okay. How do we deal with performance anxiety? That's a question I can't really answer.
That's like
Oh,
a
man.
hard
Just
one.
do it.
And it sounds so simple, but then like you kind of like think about it, and you're like, I don't understand how it goes away.
I feel like it depends on the place that we're playing, like how we deal with our stress.
The energy in the room.
Yeah.
And how how much stress we would go through before we actually get to the venue.
Yeah.
Of packing stuff up, finding
Rushing.
rushing,
Getting there
yeah.
on time.
Getting
everything
double
set
checking
up.
You have everything.
That makes it worse. That's
Playing
that's
the
my main
first
thing.
note and then like not hearing something is like the scariest thing in the world. And
Yeah.
it happened to me last Pub is Dead show.
Yeah, when your guitar was
Set
broken.
everything up, drove like an hour, was it like an hour and 20 to Murphy's, right?
Yeah.
And then like strummed and nothing even turned on. Yeah, that was like scary. But
There was that one time I forgot those wires. I forgot our whole
yeah, we brought
Oh,
everything
yeah. Bag
of
except for the
wires.
power
And
the
David
cables.
came.
yeah.
Yeah.
I miss
Shout
them.
out to David. If he's
David
watching,
and
if
Kylie.
he's watching the podcast. Tune in.
Yeah, so we played like an hour away from home, and
Where was that?
it was in Lodi.
It is in Lodi.
Yeah.
It's like out in cuts of Lodi, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's in wine country.
Yeah, that was my oof moment.
And then we actually got a different gig because we were playing without being plugged in while the chords were being brung to us.
No.
Yeah, and then a guy that works there asked us to play his wedding, right? Is it that
Yeah.
place?
I think it is that place. It was the same.
Maybe.
The people that had us play the last wedding that we played. When they had what the hell was it? Remember when it started raining?
No, it's not that same person.
Oh, I thought they did see us there.
It's where we got tipped a joint. Remember
No,
that?
I know that place. I was talking about you were talking about somebody like playing their wedding, and I thought it was the people that we played. Where the hell was it?
Oh, where we had to sing
Remember where
her.
there was ducks.
Yeah. I don't remember where that was either.
Me neither. Yeah, I think it was like an hour, but I don't know
Yeah.
where.
And we had to learn best part.
It was I think it was in Lodi too.
It was
Oh yeah. 'Cause
Anyways,
you
yeah.
had to, get off the freeway, go through actual vineyards. But go on.
Like literally just yesterday, that guy that told us when we were playing at the press
Mhm.
that he's all, "You guys sound better in the second set." And I was like, "Thanks." But I was like, well, the reason I brought that up was because it was like the reason that happens is because of
Yeah.
anxiety
yeah.
and dealing with.
there was a lot of people there,
adjusting. Yeah.
and they were
It's like-
loud.
Yeah.
It was a birthday party, and they were like just super. They're having a good time.
Plus, some of the workers weren't agreeing with some of the other people because they were bringing their own alcohol in.
Yeah, there was a bunch of drama, so
Yeah.
that always affects.
Well, one of the hardest
Us.
things for us to do, because I noticed this when me and Christina played MJC,
Mm-hmm.
because we were playing a song and then they wanted to talk and go to the next thing.
Yeah.
And then they would want us to play again, and then they would stop in the middle of the song, stop us in the middle of the song, and talk or wait. It was
'Cause
song, two songs, stop,
You're worried you're gonna play
middle
too
song,
long.
stop. Yeah, it's such a a groove thing. You kind of just fall into it and get past the anxiety and stuff because you just fall into the music by playing and playing and playing.
Yeah.
So that was really hard because it
You
was
guys didn't have a
right when we
nice
started
period
to get
of
into
playing.
the groove of it, it was stop. Okay. And then okay, from silence to back to starting again, and then
Yeah.
stop again. Okay. Yeah,
I feel like it's how we're set up too. Right at MJC, we're under a small tent,
way in the
and we had to
distance,
set
but-
up our speakers next to their speakers, and it was just weird and awkward.
Yeah, so I don't know. We just push through it,
It's
Everything
just
else in life.
once we start playing and we kind of get the first sound check and then the first two songs out of the way, the jitters kind of go away and then then it's just kind of natural, I guess.
Next question is funniest / most embarrassing thing that's happened while performing.
I already know. I don't know if it'd be embarrassing.
There's so many.
I know one maybe for me and Tyler. I'm not sure. Do you remember? Okay, we drove all the way to Murphy's, and we both were like, oh, we had both just bought strings. And we get up there, and the first song that we play, I broke one of the strings that I really needed. I broke the high E, and you broke one of the strings you
I
really
broke the
needed,
G.
which was the
I
A.
snapped my J string.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was probably one of the most, because I didn't want to sound bad, and it's just it hurt my brain at that time to try and play the same notes but on the other strings. I don't know why, but it's just it makes me think way more. That was it was embarrassing.
That was hard.
Yeah.
Christina?
She's like, where do I get started?
I mean, I have those vocal oopsies,
You don't.
I do occasionally.
I can think of maybe another one for all of us. Whenever Tyler and you both lost your guys' voices completely, and we had to play Viaggio, and I wasn't singing at the time. I wasn't comfortable with playing guitar and singing on a microphone yet, and the entire gig was like me trying to figure out the melodies on the guitar because Tyler couldn't sing and you couldn't sing.
I couldn't sing certain songs. Yeah.
You could only sing the songs that were like super, super low.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember that one?
Yeah. Christina forgets to start songs half the time.
Yeah, but I can pull that off like it was supposed to happen. That's not embarrassing. You look at me like I'm crazy, but nobody notices.
Next question.
Mine would be whenever you smack me in the face with your guitar.
That was a long time ago. That was before we even played with Christina, and I felt terrible when I did it. It was like
he tried to do something cool and put it behind his back and play, and he hit me right in the face.
No, I tried putting it behind my head at Bookies.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
And right when
it was
right
New
when he
Year's
lifted
Eve.
up to put it back, it went right in my face.
No, I got your jaw. Because I remember you stood right next to me, and like as I picked it up, I like uppercutted you. Yeah, I felt so bad. Yeah, that was.
I think I
forgot-
win.
I forgot about that one.
I didn't. Which band would you love to be an opening act for in a concert?
Like as just us three, or like us have like another full band with us as well, like other people that we've played with.
Well, we're the main component, so I mean, just
Just us three. I don't know. Because I feel like if I say like a big band, like if I say like Dead and Company or something, I feel like that's kind of weird because it's just like acoustic, not acoustic, but it's like just 3 people,
yeah,
and then it's just like
that band.
like 7, 8 people. Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool to play like before Dave Matthews when he does like acoustic stuff.
Oh, him and Tim. Yeah, that would be.
That would
that'd
be
kinda
cool.
sick.
Because their crowd is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like they vibe well.
Yeah.
I feel like doing it like maybe doing if Mayer did like how he did the solo stuff like recently, how he played through the Born and Raised album. Like that'd be kind of a cool thing to open for. Cool person to open for.
Mm-hmm.
Or like opening for Penny and Sparrow would be kind of cool. Johnny Swim's another one. You guys didn't even bring up that show.
That was in my top 3 or 4 too, but yeah. I don't know, because I'm obviously I would love to open up for people that I love their music for, like, but this cat.
She's playing right now.
But like logically thinking, like what would we'd be in best position for to open
Well, I want to open for Slipknot.
would probably be Megadeth. That's
Mega Slayer. Open up for Slayer.
Nickelback.
No, because we can't let anybody know that we listen to Nickelback.
It's a secret.
It's in my private playlist.
Probably someone like George Ezra or Philip Phillips or something.
No, I didn't think about that. That'd be kind of cool though. Philip would be sick.
I mean, our music kind of fits somewhere in there. I feel like it would flow better wise, going from us as an open act into theirs.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if she asked this one already, but what band would you want to play with, like on a song?
You mean, like sit in with them?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely Dave Matthews.
Okay.
100%.
What would you play? Like
Acoustic.
electric or acoustic?
Electric.
Me? That's too much pressure.
You can't think of one person that you'd be like, man,
I would.
Dead
I wouldn't. I don't know if I could.
Dead or alive?
Bon Jovi?
I hate you.
Like playing on stage with someone.
Yeah, like playing, like sitting.
What
in
else you
for
gonna
an
do?
entire time.
I don't know if I'd be able
In
to
VR?
do it. I could sit down and write with someone,
Which is like.
but I don't know if I would have the balls.
I have I kind of have like 2. It'd be either like Tom or 3 actually.
Just
Like,
pick one for the love of God.
I can't, man. That is a hard choice, like you said.
Look, see, he asked this question.
I
and
know,
he couldn't
but
even
then I
pick
actually think about it. So don't know,
I would
I'd
freak out.
probably-
I'd be like, no.
You know, it'd be really cool though. Like, obviously, I picked Dave Matthews because of like their band is like super freaking cool, and any chance to play with Carter would be freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, when he could literally just like run the time. Doesn't
He's
matter
literally
what time
time-
you're in, he's with you. Like,
He
the
is
whole
time itself.
He's father time.
It would be cool though if I could sing better to do something with like the Civil Wars or Pinyon Sparrow,
Yeah, cool.
like something that required like a bunch of harmonies.
Mm,
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
yeah, that would be fun.
If I had to pick one,
I'm just not qualified.
I'd probably pick like Voltec. They'd be I feel like
That'd
they'd
be
like,
fun,
just
too.
a blast, just to jam with, just to play with. Because they're kind of like similar in the aspect of like the timing for like with like how you would be with Dave Matthews, like the timing and everything being
Mm.
good. Because they're like all of them is just like pure timing. Because they have just so much chemistry together.
Yeah,
It's because they practice a lot.
I'd pick Prince too, but I think I'd be too intimidated.
Oh, dude, I just want to watch Prince. I just want to be in Prince's like presence, you know.
R.I.P.
I feel like he would be
Yeah.
way too structured, and if you tried to anything, he'd be like,
No, he'd be all about it. He'd be like, get it.
He'd be
for
like-
him, I think if you did, he'd be like, get in line, bitch.
No,
Something.
he'd probably look at you and he'd be like, "Hey, that's not that good. But watch this," and then he does it. You know?
Yeah,
He wouldn't be
more
an-
like he wouldn't be an ass
he
about it.
He's like, "Hold on."
He's all, I'm gonna get a girl-based player instead. I'm gonna replace you.
Dang.
His whole band was girls.
I know.
Like most of the time.
He literally like
He vibed
instead
better
of, like,
with
him
women.
joining a band, the band joined him. If that makes sense. Didn't they all play together before that? I thought all like the girls like had a band that they were in, or a couple of them.
I
did.
think I don't remember their names. Lisa and I can't remember the other girl's name.
Yeah, but they were all bad bitches. Like,
I think they played together, but as far as the other ones, I don't think so. And Sheila E, he had found too.
She's
um,
a savage.
because it's something rare to find that, like, it's like Sheila E. Like, that's not what every woman was supposed to do when she was doing it, you know? So it's, like, pretty cool to see
What's another cool,
in that time frame, like, women doing stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's another cool thing he did was he kind of put women musicians on the spotlight, even though
Mm-hmm.
it was Prince, but like he
Showcased them.
he put that
He was like- he
made
was-
it a point to have an all women band. I don't know if it was for his own personal reasons, but you know,
Who
it's pretty cool
knows?
that he was like, no, all females can get this job done. You know,
Maybe he just got along better with women.
probably. Okay. Which instrument would you love to play, but might never get the chance to?
I mean, I've had the chance, but it slipped whenever I was younger. Like,
What does that even
taking
mean?
band. Like, I didn't do it.
Did it
'cause-
slip
'cause
from
I
your
had
grasp?
trouble- No, because I had trouble, like, whenever I was, like, starting to like music, I had trouble reading sheet music. And so, like, I ended up getting kicked out of band because I couldn't read the sheet music.
Yeah.
And I would play the trombone, and I've always wanted to learn how to play, like, the trombone. Kind of like New Orleans, like, street music kind of trombone. Like, that's, like, my favorite horns. I don't know why. Always, like, Trombone Shorty was, like, one of my favorite people that I listened to for, like, ever, for a minute. I only listened to him for a minute.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cello.
know you're so used to Andrew giving long answers.
I was just making sure he was
I'm
done.
reading the teleprompter.
Mine is cello.
Let's see.
100%. Like, I could want to play a cello one day.
Cello, you got a bass.
Turn it sideways. Cello, you got a bass. I think
Uh,
they're tuned.
It's
different,
probably
so
going to
I-
happen, though. But
Do it.
Well, then you have to change your answer.
Something that you don't think you'll have the opportunity to play.
I can play anything.
Okay.
All right.
You want to go
Tyler?
that?
Just leave it at that. Saxophone for me. That's
You
something
have
I've
a
always wanted to play.
saxophone, so technically
I know, but
you're in the wrong, just like Christina was.
Mm-hmm.
well, I mean, I could play it, but I'd rather devote my time into what I already
What's
know how to
something
play.
that you would
and get
wanna
better
learn
at
how
it.
to play that you'd never. I'll change my answer. Didgeridoo.
Ooh, no, that drum thing
You would
that
never
Dave
even-
has.
Which one?
It's like,
Are you talking about the one where like you squeeze it and it's like?
no, it's like a shaker thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
He got it
it's
out and he
so
was
it's
like, "This
it's
is how you
a-
do it." Took me
Oh,
forever to
yeah.
learn.
It's like a string. And it's
Yeah.
like two. Almost, it's like
What was
almost
it
like
called?
I don't remember.
It's like a. It's. I know it's like a. I think it's like a African
Yeah.
instrument.
Yeah, the most of the drums are.
But it's like two shakers with like some string.
Or
in the
Indian.
middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like shake it and it click, and you're supposed to catch it, like shake it the other way, and you keep tempo the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool to learn, but I don't think I
And
ever
Dave
will.
played
What's that?
Two of them.
What's that that like harp like instrument that's I think is it a Japanese or Chinese instrument?
Talking about the one that's like.
Yeah, that thing's
It's
cool.
a Japanese instrument.
Yeah, that would be sick.
What about the one that sounds like you're using like a fishing reel? It's like,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That's another Japanese instrument.
Those, I mean, that would be my answer then, I guess.
I want to learn how to play the saw.
Because I'm never gonna be able to play that. So
What do you guys think about that? I'm gonna learn how to play the saw.
you should play the washboard.
Ooh, remember when we were in Sonora
Yeah.
at that like
Antique
antique
shop?
store?
Wasn't he like the mayor or something like that? And he
No,
just,
I
like,
don't know, but
No,
he's
He
flew
was
here from
somebody
New
who was
Orleans.
like held in high regard, so he just
Yeah.
pulled out a washboard and started playing.
all of them were from New Orleans.
Yeah, it was him and his friend, and I think it was like his wife or something. But they didn't even like play with a band. Like he came.
I
from
have
New
video
Orleans
of it
and was just
somewhere.
walking up and down the street.
I'll try to find it, but I have the videos.
That washboard guy was like, "Oh, it was accordion. That's what it was. It was accordion and a washboard."
Yeah. Yeah. Which instrument was the easiest and hardest to learn?
Well, obviously the hardest for me, like I just said, was trying to learn trombone, and I never even succeeded. But
So what was the easiest?
easiest was probably picking up like bass after I learned how to play guitar, and then like I fell in easier with bass. I learned a lot more about guitar through doing bass first.
I think the easiest was guitar, and the hardest was piano. Because I gave up.
I
That's
wanted to
that's
learn.
my answer too.
I remember you taking piano lessons.
I did, and I still want to learn how to play piano, but it's hard for me to like both my hands like doing different.
Which is weird
I
because
know.
both your hands are doing something different. When
It's
you play
just because
guitar,
it's
too.
more like
yeah, it's more rhythmic though.
more like I don't know.
It's more
I don't know.
like finger. Like,
Yeah,
Because like you're usually just using.
I'm
like,
sure
your
if I
hand.
spent time, I could figure it out. But like,
It's
I
hard.
can play a little bit, but yeah, I would love to be
Yeah.
able to play it piano really good.
Same.
But
You guys, I regret not getting yogurt.
Yeah,
You want
See?
to play that one?
No,
That's right, you're the only
it's
one that
melted.
didn't- you're the only one that didn't get bit. I don't think so. Maybe the yogurt
Wood.
attracted them. Okay.
Oh, here's the kitty. You can't see her.
Oh no! Ow!
This one I think is the unanimous answer here.
What is that?
What is your favorite location to play at?
Murphy's.
It says during each season, but it doesn't matter. It's always Murphy's.
Yeah, I think it's always.
It's
Oh
always
my
Murphy's.
god.
For anybody who has not gone to Murphy's, what are you doing with your life?
If you're
For reals.
if you're near,
Um,
if you're in the valley, you need to go to Murphy's.
If you would like to experience any sort of joy or acceptance in this world, call
Especially
your
as a
therapist
musician.
or go to Murphy's.
Call a therapist or go to Murphy's.
But yes, Murphy's is has a community unlike anything we've experienced, and they're all very supportive of each other.
They're supportive of like musicians, anybody who's trying to do stuff like on their own. You know, like people selling like their own art. You know, they let people come up sell their art.
Yep.
But
Anything that you are a dreamer about, they tend to support it. I think that was it for the questions.
I have
So-
one question. What is the favorite place that we've played for you like once?
That we played once.
Well, not like just like one time, but I'm saying like we've played it before.
Like enjoyable
Like, what's,
playing wise
like, one
or
time that we
scenery wise?
Everything.
Mine was the Monterey Bay Aquarium at the night
I mean,
one.
come on, yeah.
That was cool.
That was like
That's a cheap answer.
That was one of the craziest experiences.
Yeah, so
I remember not believing you until we got there.
what was that? Like a fundraiser? Or like a
some-
business
it was
party?
it was a business
Like
party.
so some company like rented out the thing just for like a business dinner.
They were like an electricity company or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's those people.
It
that's,
was
like, on the way to
Collins.
Lodi. Yeah, it's on the
It
way
was
to Lodi,
Collins.
The big light up building that they have. Yeah, it was them.
Yeah, they rented out the entire
Deep sea tank.
deep sea tank at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and there was like dinner tables in there, and it was all dark, and you just have this huge tank, and it's all candle lit.
We basically had a private like tour of, well, not really like a tour, but like a private
Like
It was
the
an after hours.
jellyfish?
It was after hours.
The jellyfish were like 2 feet away from us.
after hours experience. Yeah. For
And way more active because there wasn't a million people trying to mess with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously that one. Yeah, the next one I would say is maybe Lava Cap.
I was thinking the same thing
That was
because
cool.
it's really pretty over
Yeah.
there.
Where?
Lava Cap. You weren't with us.
I wasn't.
No.
Was that recent?
No.
No, it was
Was it
A
before
while
I even
ago.
played
They have really good wine.
with you guys?
I think it was before you started playing with us again. Yeah,
Wasn't
It
it? I was
was-
like only playing the open mics with you guys.
it was in El Dorado Hills.
Yeah, I know. The only places
Yeah.
I've played in El Dorado Hills is private parties with you guys.
You, never mind.
Okay.
I was going to say don't do anything on October, what was it, 1st?
Yeah. Don't
But
do anything. You can't do anything.
It's a
that day.
secret, but don't do anything.
Like you can't even get dressed.
It's not a secret. It just,
He's gonna show up naked.
Yeah. Who said you were showing up? You just can't do nothing.
Oh, so I'm just
She's
saying-
literally just saying
I'm
you
just
can't do
laying-
anything
laying
on.
in my bed naked.
Just wake up and
Don't
just don't do anything.
don't
do absolutely
Maybe don't even
nothing.
wake up. I don't
Dude, I don't
know.
know. Like I see people like that like on TV. They're like, oh man, this person never moves, and like legit, they're just like in their bed. I'm like, how the fuck do people do that?
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just got done running like a marathon in the corner. Like that.
Don't make fun of Ziggy. What is he doing? Is he just
He's
standing
just
there?
staring, yeah.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
All right.
I would take a video, but it's kind of gross over there. There's like clothes everywhere.
All right.
Signing off.
Are we signing off now?
Sure. Why are you guys making this so awkward?
Because we're making you
We have
pick
to.
the last decision.
I'm. Okay.
What say you?
All right, guys. This has been episode. What number is this one?
Episode what? Yeah, that's
Episode
exactly.
what?
Yeah, that's about it.
This is episode for what?
Can we play Battlefront?
Yes.
And or Elder Scrolls? I'm kind of down for that.
No.
Are you over the game now?
No.
You're irritated with the
It's
game?
so hard.
No.
No.
No, Elder Scrolls, no.
All right, guys. This has been it for the Forward Podcast. I'm Andrew. That's Tyler. That's Christina. Peace.